This week, the U.S. marked the 37th anniversary of the worst nuclear disaster in its history. The 3 Mile Island nuclear power plant in the state of Pennsylvania suffered a catastrophic meltdown back in 1979. CCTV's Jessica Stone returned to the plant to find out what that community has learned from that terrifying experience.
What are we looking at?
We're looking at this. That isn't part of the forsythia, nor is this.
For 37 years, Helen Hocker has collected plant mutations like these. She blames radiation released from the 3 Mile Island nuclear accident here in Pennsylvania. So you've saved this from 1993?
That was from along here.
Oh, just where we were?
Yes, just where we were.
It was early in the morning, March 28, 1979. One of the reactors lost coolant, leading to a partial meltdown and radiation release. It's considered the worst nuclear disaster in U.S. history. After the 3 Mile Island accident, about 140,000 people evacuated, but surveys show most of them returned. They focused on protecting themselves and preparing for future disasters.
To me, I was caught short. Because I had no plan.
Bob Reed was the mayor of Middletown, Pennsylvania. He created an emergency response plan, and the town now drills every 2 years.
If something happens, we can hit one button and we can notify everyone in town.
This is our events.
Tom Foreman is now the town's emergency coordinator.
This is our pickup points where we pick the citizens up for evacuation with our school buses.
And everybody knows where to go?
Everyone knows where to go.
In the old days, you would put...
Eric Epstein runs 3 Mile Island Alert, a nonprofit which sued 3 Mile Island. He uses the settlement to run a network of radiation monitors he had installed around the plant.
After 20 years, we devised this monitor, which is a real-time monitor. And if you go to our website, you can get readings every minute.
Epstein now alerts the plant when there appears to be a problem. He believes people living near any nuclear power plant should have a relationship with its operators.
Ask good and hard questions, number one. Number two, make sure you have instruments that you can independently account for what happens at the plant. And number three, stay engaged. Stay engaged.
Patty was as tall as you were.
Yep, she was.
Helen Hocker still questions the safety of nuclear power. After the accident, she lost 2 children to cancer and says her community has been riddled with the disease. She blames the meltdown. Scientists remain divided, but at least one scientific study does link the accident's radiation release to elevated cancer rates nearby.
You know, we didn't know that much about it. We thought it was like one of those things that happens, and then the more we learned about it, because I became involved, the more we learned about it, the more we were frightened.
Hocker suggests people learn all they can about nuclear power so they can make up their own mind. Jessica Stone, CCTV, Middletown, Pennsylvania.